Hi guys, welcome to Manhood Explained. My name is Camille. Today is 15th of July 2020 and welcome to video number 201. And it is very late in here because it's like 1 a.m. in the morning. But I thought I have to record a video for today as well. And I'm going to tell you a little fun story that kind of pushed me to record about that exact subject, because I want to talk about having hunger for life and how to basically make it. And the subject is cheesy enough, but it's kind of fascinating that I'm going to talk about it because it kind of, not only it's connected to yesterday's video, and I really suggest you watch it because I talked about the very close to that subject as well. That kind of builds on one another. But second, today my wife had a graduation because she's just finishing the at least theoretical or exams and all of the stuff in the course that she did here. And today was perfect day, and I was laughing off her because at the graduation day she had series of exercises when the guy who is one of the major people in that school, he kind of took people through a series of exercises like, take a piece of paper and write down where you see yourself in 5 years. All of this, like, close your eyes, try to imagine what do you see, and all of this kind of stuff. And I was laughing because I knew that she hated this kind of exercises. But this is exactly what I told her, and it's exactly what I want to tell you. That so many times, because of so many different reasons, we kind of discard this kind of exercises and this kind of approach to life and then we've got so many excuses. Because when I told my wife that I'm going to do this today, because she asked me basically before I started recording, when I told her, listen, I'm going to talk about, dreams and being able to kind of, have a dream for your life. She said, oh, it was like, the My Little Pony, the rainbow and the unicorns. And I was exactly laughing of that with her because, that's supposed to be sarcastic. But you see, this is exactly what we do. One of the major reasons that we kind of not allowing ourselves to have dreams in our life because we think that it's stupid. And because it's like, what are we, 5? What is this, some, guru, I don't know, training or, this kind of stuff that everybody's like, please. But I want you to kind of look at it, why not? Is that the only reason? Because it's stupid? Because, it's lame to ask yourself, how do you see yourself in 5 years? And this is exactly what I told her. Listen, once in your life, shut up and just do what they tell you. And you'll see what come out of that. If you're not gonna like it, you're just not gonna like it. But just once in your life, close your eyes and kind of follow the lead. Because the same thing happens. The same thing happens to us. We just feel uncomfortable, so we're never gonna do this. We're just like, no. I'm gonna be a man. I'm not gonna talk about dreams, really. Second reason that we're not doing this because many times we just lost this kind of ability. When you're going through life, you're taking care of your wife, you're taking care of your home, you're taking care of your kids, you're taking care of this, even the stupid cat that you never wanted. And everything seems more important than you. And we just go through life grinding, and you don't even see that you're missing this. And that's why you're such a dull person. You just grind to get money, you grind to buy this, grind to pay that, pay off that, grind and grind and grind and grind. And there's no place for you, yourself, to be in all that picture. It is something that scares me because when I talk to people, especially men, and I talk to them about, what they want, it's like, how their life looks like, what they're trying to achieve. Many of you guys are stripped down, completely naked. You have nothing, completely nothing that you dream about. And you see, I want you to ask yourself a question. Even if it sounds stupid, even if this whole concept is foreign to you and you say, I'm never gonna do that, ask yourself a question. How do you think your kids supposed to grow up and have dreams? How do you want them to have idea to, or even ability to allow themselves to have some kind of dream, some kind of goal, something crazy, something which is outside of the scope that your family is kind of familiarized with? How do you want them to be able to think about it and try to reach it? If they see you being completely dull, completely passive, just because you just grind and grind and grind, and you have no imagination whatsoever. Think about it, because if it's not for you, maybe it's going to be easier for you to swallow this pill to do it for them. Because the only thing that you're able to, the only way you'll be able to kind of help them to see this ability to live life like this, to have an idea, have a dream, and try to reach it, if they'll see you do it. So many people say that the only one way, or the only way to kind of teach your kids something is not to talk to them, but to show them by example, because they don't listen to what you say, but they look what you do. Your behavior is the teacher, not your words. Because that's why so many of our kids will tell you, you said something and you did something different. They see when you basically lie. They see when you're a hypocrite. So if they see that, they will see if you'll be able to be a prime example of how to have dreams. So that's why I want you to think about it and kind of allow yourself to wake up this little boy and ask yourself, who do you always wanted to be in your past? You want to be a fireman? You want to be a policeman? Cool. What part of this dream is now fulfilled in your life when you're working in an office, working 12 hours a day plus over hours and and then weekends, and you completely strip of all of this? You see, that's why if you don't have it, your kids won't have it. So if you want to lead, if you want to be someone who kind of let them grow in an environment when having an idea for yourself and having courage to reach for it is something that they live with, that they grow up with, you'll have to get it. And not even mentioning how freeing it will be for you, just to give yourself just a little permission, just open this door a little bit. Think, but what do I really want? If there's something that I really want, what is it? I won't be able to name it. I want to be able to see that. So, listen, I want you to kind of understand the idea. I'm going to go towards that tomorrow. I'm going to kind of tell you how to do it to make it work, and that might be surprising with some of you. But today, I want you to ask yourself, do you even dream? Do you have an idea, something that kind of really, if you think about it, you just light up? If you don't, think why you're not having this. Because this is what I want you to take from this video. There's just two ways you can take in life. One, you can be completely dull and passive, and this is exactly what you're gonna give to your kids. This is exactly what they will see, this is exactly what they'll do in their life. Or you can be the father, the friend maybe for someone else, someone that you always wanted to have, someone who was a dreamer, or will be, in your case, a dreamer, that will inspire, especially your kids, especially your wife, to have the same idea, to think, what do I really want, and be able to reach for it. Because that makes life having any sense whatsoever. So think about it and do something about it, because the person who have to be a leading example of that is you. So give yourself a space to experience that yourself. And have fun. If you like this video, like, share, comment. If you didn't, comment as well. I want to know what's your experience, what's your idea about the subject. And then, if you want me to record about something you've got some subject that you want me to talk about, give me a shout. I'll be glad to do it. And that being said, see you tomorrow.